Hey, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Donna from Tarot. Tarot doing a quick read for you. We're going to do your money, your career, your love life, do a general spread at the end. We're going to do 6 cards, Donna's Destiny, and then the all signs, if you're dealing with an Aries, if you're dealing with a Taurus, etc. If any card repeats, I'll point that out in case there's something you need to hear. If any sign repeats, I'll point that out in case it's confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, whatever makes you happy. And I did a pre-shuffle. So I was taking a quick look before we go into the money situation. It looks like most Virgos are dealing with somebody that has no empathy. Now, the one thing I did get here is that there is probably a Virgo watching this that's realizing that they are the person that doesn't have any empathy and that maybe they need to stay single for a little bit for whatever reason. I don't know, to heal, to whatever it is, that for whatever reason you'd have no empathy. And that would be an issue because you're not able to manifest whatever it is that you're trying to do. But for the rest of you, you may be dealing with somebody that has no empathy. And I don't know if they act single. Here's the thing that got me is it was clarified with the Virgo card, the Nine of Pentacles. So maybe you're dealing with another Virgo. I don't know. But yeah, so I think from that situation, if you're dealing with somebody with no empathy, I think it's best just to stay single and just heal and be good on your own for a little bit. But you find yourself trying to decide whether or not it's worth it. Now, in this spread, you're feeling left out in the cold. You may be feeling poor. And I find this interesting because that may be how you feel right now. But things are going to improve. You may be feeling like you're kind of beat up. You kind of need to step out of a situation to see it more clearly. You actually are going to be finding yourself on top of things. If you feel like you've been having to defend yourself in some way, you're going to be the one on top. So, and you'll be successful. You're going to be able to live it up and have the good life. And you're going to have your happily ever after. I like this. Look at this, Virgo. It starts off with you feeling left out in the cold and poor, and not having what you need, and money delays and all that stuff. You may be feeling like you've got some trust issues, but you're gonna be fighting for your position, fighting for what you want, and standing your ground. But in the end, you're gonna be successful and have it all. I like it. All right, so let's go into the money situation. Let's see what's going on there. And we are going to use the... Oh, let me get this out of the way. All right, so we're going to use the Witch's Tarot for that. So I'm going to show you the decks in case you want to purchase a deck for yourself or for somebody else as a gift. But this deck for your money, what is trying to stay inside the box? The Knight of Cups doesn't want to be seen. That's a Pisces card. Interesting. But let's see. We want to see Pentacles, right? Because this is your money. We want to see Pentacles cards. Why am I tripping? Oh yeah, Mercury is still retrograde. It stations direct in a couple of days, but my God. So you're still waiting on something? Has there been an argument over money? Look, here you are again. So you keep showing up in your own reading. So either this is like all about you and not about other people or people you're dealing with, or you're dealing with another Virgo. All right, things are going to move along quickly. But you're still going to feel... Okay, so some of you all your money might be affected by a love thing. Or it could be like, look at this. This is also a marriage card. But here you are like waiting on something. I don't know if you're waiting for money to come in, waiting for a raise, waiting for something, waiting for something to pan out. This to me just shows you actually, it's like competition, but, and I want to see this closer because I have not seen this particular one. That's different. This card actually has fairies on it. That's different. I thought they were acrobatics for a second. But look, these are actually fairies. All right. So whoever you're competing with is not, I almost feel like if you're competing with other people for money in some way, or if there's been an argument, I don't feel like whoever you're dealing with is that, what's the word I'm looking for? They're not like super, it's nobody you have to really worry about. Like, it's, I don't know how else to put it. It's not like somebody who's really, really big and bad and super vengeful or anything like that. So it could just be somebody who's just kind of snippy, maybe somebody who's immature. As far as this financial situation, though, you're probably staying to yourself and not really going out and spending a lot of money. Try to just look for ways to save or ways to make more money. But it's the money is coming in, and it's going to come in very quickly, and you're actually going to not trust it. You're going to wonder if you can really trust this, because you've kind of had your butt handed to you financially. I think in the recent past. But what is with the Two of Cups on the bottom? Huh, and that's also, look at this. So I don't know if your money has been affected by a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Cancer. Two of Cups, and then it clarified by the Chariot card. So things moving forward, you having control over opposing things. But those are both Cancer cards. Interesting. All right, so what about your career? What's the situation with your career? We're going to use the Radiant Wise deck. This one for the career portion. Well, some people are going to see you as an authority, like the one with the knowledge in your job. You're going to be seen as the one who has the knowledge. They're going to look to you for information. Now, why are these Cups cards coming out again? So is there a love thing that's affecting? I don't know about that. This card wanted to be seen. It really, look at this. Here it is again. So a love thing might be, this is, that is Gemini. I was going to say Gemini and Virgo, but actually the Magician is Gemini and Virgo. This is solely Gemini. So you could be dealing with somebody with Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Gemini. That's like a soulmate kind of person that's affecting your job and your money, possibly. I always feel like if you're dealing with... Before I say that. Yeah, okay. So you might be moving on from some... I always want to say like some kind of love thing that's affected your job. That was kind of a disaster and had disastrous consequences in some way. Yeah, you're undecided what to do. You're asking people what to do about a situation, a job situation. But you are like an authority, somebody that people come to. And I don't know if you're dealing with a company from the past, a job from the past, coworkers from the past, bosses from the past, or you're just reminiscing about how things were back in the day, how they were. So, yeah, maybe you've just been through a lot with your job, and it's kind of worn you down. All right, so let's look at since the love wants to pop out, let's see what's going on with the love situation. We're going to use the Steampunk deck for that. All right, so let's find out what is going on, because it keeps wanting to pop out. It keeps wanting to be seen. It's like, okay, well, why is the love situation, when we're talking about the money, we're talking about the job, the love situation? Ooh, okay. So is there some kind of unhealthy habit, addiction, or is it somebody who's codependent, or are they just a big old disaster? Let's see here. What's going on with Virgos and the love situation? Okay. Well, it's had you losing sleep and feeling left out in the cold. I don't know. Are they ignoring you? has a lot of love for you, but they're holding back. And kind of being chilly. Interestingly enough, you have two kings here too. So two masculine energies, one on the bottom of the deck, the King of Swords, and the King of Cups. So someone has a little love for you, but they come off as chilly. Kind of calculating, analytical. And King of Swords came out twice. That is also an Aquarius card. So you might be dealing with somebody with Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Aquarius, or they come off as an Aquarius. Kind of detached. What is... Well, look at that, though. Interestingly enough, the two of you could have it all together. So what... Is it just because they're holding back, or they're ignoring you, or making you feel left out in the cold? Are they manipulative? I think they're just healing. But there's a lot of hope here. I don't understand what the problem is then. What is the problem? The Ten of Pentacles keeps wanting to be seen, and the Magician, they keep wanting to be seen. So that just is somebody keeping you waiting, or you making them wait, or I don't like that. Don't make somebody keep you waiting. If you reach out to somebody and they just ignore you, or they blow off your call or your text, they don't get back to you, and they keep making you be the one that always has to reach out all the time, I would let that go, because that could be somebody who just, they like being chased, and don't chase anybody. All right, so let's do your general spread with your dream deck. All right, so this deck for the general. See, here you are again. I'm telling you, Virgo, you keep coming up in your reading, like, constantly. There you are, single and happy and all, not needing anybody or anything. You're good on your own. That's great. That is a card of not being codependent. All right, so let's see. Oh, see, no, but there's a, what? And there it is, you're losing sleep over it again. What? Okay, so here is some kind of love situation, which you want to share love with somebody. And it could be a choice. Hopefully it's not a choice between two people. I mean, I guess, if it is, it is. But hopefully it's not them having a choice between two people that you don't know about. But it's like, here's the energy of a restart, but things being unclear. And there's some fears, unhealthy habits, addictions. And here's this commitment. This, it could be a marriage or a long-term commitment, and it's making you lose sleep over it. So I'm telling you, if somebody's got you just like constantly waiting and waiting, don't wait on somebody to get back to you. Screw that. Yeah. Just have the spirit of adventure and be willing to take other risks. Well, I mean, don't be too risky, but you know what I'm saying. Take a chance on other things. All right, so Oracle. I'm going to do an Oracle card for you with, here it is. All right, so with this one, we are going to do it from the Soulmate Love Messages. All right, so let's see what that says. All right, so this deck, an Oracle card from this, and then we'll do some Savage Messages, and then the All Signs. This may be a message that they want to say to you. It says, I am working hard on my finances for you, for us, for our future. So you could be dealing with somebody that maybe that's what's really going on, is they're just, maybe that's why you're not hearing from them, is because they're working hard on their money and they're trying to like be able to have, maybe they feel like they don't have what they need for, to be in a relationship. There's people like that. There's people that like, they don't want to be in a relationship unless they are financially solid, and because they don't want to be a burden, financial burden to somebody. Okay, here's your message. It says, I love you. All right, so this person that you're thinking of, that's what they want to say. They do love you. Maybe they're just working on their money, but still, if they aren't talking to you, if they're keeping you on hold, they could at least talk. All right, so Savage messages, and then the 6 cards, and then the all signs. I am tearing through these readings in 2 seconds for that. And resisting the urge to swear like a sailor. Yeah, YouTube has gotten a little bit touchy with that lately, even though it's supposed to be an adult channel, but whatever. Whatever, YouTube. Okay, so, it's okay if you don't like me. Not everyone has good taste. Okay? Know your worth. My God, yes. If for nothing else, this message right here, know your worth. Don't let anybody treat you less than your worth. I stopped waiting for the light at the end of the tunnel. I lit that bee up myself. I like it. And when people treat you like they don't care, believe them. When they treat you like they don't care, believe them. All right, and 6 cards, and then the all signs. And then I'm going to upload. Hopefully it'll go quickly. Hopefully it'll go quickly. Okay, so you need to know this. You are protected. So if you're feeling like, you know, the universe doesn't have your back, or that you're, you know, vulnerable in some way, you're fine. You're good. You're protected. It says stop being petty, but it's in reverse. So it's, I don't know, if you thought you were being petty or somebody called you petty or not. This person that you're thinking about, they have issues with self-worth. They think that you can do much better. Pray more. Okay. Addictions are affecting your relationship is sideways. So I don't know if somebody, if you or someone else has an addiction but is getting treatment or has gotten treatment. They want you to make the first move. See, I knew it. So are you dealing with somebody who's stubborn? All right, play music to lift your spirits. And then if you are dealing with an Aries, where is the other deck? If you're dealing with an Aries, okay, whoever you're dealing with, they might be impulsive. They might have some impulse control issues. Because, what the heck? Oh, Jesus. All right, I'll fix that later. All right, so whoever you're dealing with might have impulse issues. All right. Somebody is horny and wants to talk to you. Yeah, there's that. All right, so if you're dealing with an Aries, ooh. So who got that? Somebody else got that. Leo got that. And I forget what sign it was. Might have been Scorpio. Which is also ruled by Mars, just like Aries. But if somebody might be, if you're not married to the Aries, then they might be running away from a commitment, a marriage situation, or long-term commitment. They're running away from that. I don't know if you know about that or not. All right, so Taurus, they're kind of chilly. They're waiting on you, but they're kind of chilly. Gemini feels left out in the cold, and they're focusing on self-love and trying to heal right now. Cancer has a lot of passion for you, and they are impulsive. Hopefully their impulses don't get them in trouble. Leo has a lot of hope for you. They see you as their soulmate. It's like they feel like you can heal together. Somebody else got that message too. Virgo sees you as their happily ever after, but they're scared. So you're okay. If you're dealing with a fellow Virgo, just so you know, they might have secrets too, but I think they have a lot of irrational fears, but they see you as their happily ever after. Libra feels like it's done and they're just focusing on what went wrong. That Libra that you're dealing with, that you're thinking of right now, if you're thinking of a particular Libra, let it go. They don't appreciate what they have when they have it. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, wow. The Scorpio, you make them happy and they want to share love with you. They want to get together. They may want to marry you. Sagittarius is feeling stuck and they're losing sleep over this. Capricorn is feeling burdened and they want to apologize. They might want to give you a gift. Aquarius is just, you're not going to hear from them. They're taking a break. They're healing and they're heartbroken. They're trying to heal their heart. Broken the heart. If you're dealing with, oops, I got lost in Pisces. Okay. Pisces, they want to get back together. They're reminiscing, going on memory lane, and they want things to be fair this time. So maybe, I don't know if they felt like if it wasn't fair to them or fair to you, but they want things to be fair this time. Whoever you're dealing with has trust issues, and they feel like they've been through a war. All right, Virgo, thank you, love you, and I will see you all in the next one.